Welcome to TheoCooks. Today we're going to be making a roasted pork belly with a pomegranate molasses glaze to go on top. Lovely. I have to give credit to Marco Pierre White in terms of the recipe of how to roast the pork belly. The glaze is my own. So grab yourself some vegetable oil. We're going to pour just a little bit on top. We're sprinkling a little bit of table salt straight on top of it. A few cracks of black pepper. You're done. We're going to pop this onto a roasting tray. Get yourself some water, just enough to cover the base, which is going to save the juices from burning. You pop this in the oven, 160 degrees, 2 hours, and you're good to go. So let me pop it in here. That's just going to cook. It's going to have some lovely crackling. It's going to be succulent, moist. You're going to want to cover yourself in the juices. It's beautiful. Now we're going to make the glaze for this. The glaze is really simple. The key element is the pomegranate molasses. Pomegranate molasses is just literally pomegranate juice that's been reduced and thickened. I buy this from Waitrose. They do a really good version of it. If you ever tried pomegranate molasses, it's almost got a tamarind type flavour to it. So it's quite sharp, it's quite fragrant as well. A really good sort of Middle Eastern type ingredient. So just add into a bowl about 2-3 tablespoons. To counteract that tartness that you get with this, we're also going to add about the same amount of just regular clear honey. So about 2 or 3 tablespoons again. That's about it. And we're going to add a few other flavours to this. So we've got some schezhuan peppercorns. Obviously not Middle Eastern, these come from the Schezhuan province of China. I don't find them super hot, they're more sort of a numbing type flavour to these. So just give them a bit of a crush in your hand, drop them in there. Give it a sprinkle of salt, a few turns of black pepper as well. We're going to put in some ground cumin powder, about 2 decent pinches. We're going to put in about a 1 pinch of ground cinnamon. Little squeeze of lemon as well. Pinch of chilli flakes just to give it a bit of fire. And then give that a stir. And it looks a bit like this. And if you taste it, you really get the pomegranate molasses coming through. You've got a bit of the sweetness of the honey. This could do with probably a fraction more lemon juice. And you're done. We'll wait for that to come out in a couple of hours, sprinkle that on top, and we'll gorge ourselves with it. Cheers. And welcome back. It's now been a couple of hours. I've already started on the vino, and our pork belly is about done. So I'm going to take it out the oven, we're going to put on the glaze, and we're going to check it out. So look at that gorgeous piece of meat there. Really nice crackling on top. That looks super succulent. So we're going to transfer this to our chopping board. You've got some great juice in here as well, which I've topped up now and again with some water when it's been cooking, so we can use that just to reduce and make a lovely gravy out of it. So we've got our pork belly here. This is the glaze that we made earlier. I'm actually salivating at the moment, and we're just going to put this glaze straight over the top. Now I'm not going to use it all up at this stage, because once I've cut this I'm going to pour a little bit more over, just so it goes all over the meat and everything else as well. So let's get a knife. Oh, that is super succulent. I can't wait to dive into this. Look at that. Now I would be having at least 2 of these per person. Now something very important, it's known as chef's privileges, which involves little treats. I'll get a bit more of that lovely glaze we made with the pomegranate molasses, dribble it over some of the meat. I've got a really nice, refreshing red onion and sumac salad that I've made, and this is just going to go on the edge here. And that will just, it's quite a tart sort of salad this, so it will really cut through sort of the grease and the fat from the pork belly. And there you have my Middle Eastern style slow cooked pork belly. Check it out. Please share the video, make the glaze, throw it in the middle of a table and enjoy the feast. Share it, subscribe, come back again. Cheers.